What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Jalen Hurts is a brother that has experienced a lot of life's ups and downs, from being a prolific athlete in high school, a power lifter, going to University of Alabama and then starting as a true freshman. Then the Tua quarterback guy took his opportunity because he wasn't playing well in the national championship, benched the next year, has to come off the bench and win in the SEC championship game against Georgia. And then it's clear that although his efforts have been valiant, he's not gonna come back and start over Tagovailoa Vailoa. It's not gonna happen, okay? At this point, if he goes pro, we will never hear the name Jalen Hurts again at all. If he's even playing quarterback, he might have to play receiver or defensive back. So he does something that's a little bit different. I think a lot of black men, including myself, we may have got upset. Not Jalen Hurts. He says, you know what? I'm going to graduate. I enrolled early. Let's go to Oklahoma. Okay? Going with Oklahoma, working with Lincoln Riley. He got into the BCS championship playoff series. They got their ass kicked. But look at the numbers. 3,800 yards through the air. They go 12-2. He rushes for another 1,300 yards. Amazing statistics. He goes to the NFL. Now, let's go back to the combine. People were talking about, oh, the guy can't throw. He's a run-first quarterback. Well, you look at the combine, he's making every throw. Arm strength is there. Touch is there. Everything is there, right? Then he goes to the Eagles. Now, the Eagles had Carson Wentz, who helped take them in the regular season, to the Super Bowl. He wasn't there for the playoffs, but he was the guy, all right? Carson Wentz, why do we waste this pick on this guy? You know, it doesn't make any sense. Then we start to see Hurts come in for the guy. The Eagles were not highly touted. He comes in, plays 4 games. The next year, they go 8-7, okay? Brother George Macon, who lives in Philly, was clowning the guy. Oh, he can't make throws. He can't hit open targets. I said, stick with the guy. Stick with the guy. He can't do this. He can't do that. I said, the guy can win. Then what do we know? He takes him to the Super Bowl in his 3rd year, loses. The 5th year, he wins. Now all of these guys who doubted him, all these dudes have to come back and make an apology. But do you know Jalen Hurts, the one thing I like about him, just like the old black Baptists used to say, he never said a mumbling word, talking about Jesus. He never complained. And I think that as black men, we have so much to learn from a young brother like Jalen Hurts. You know, the youth can teach some of us old brothers, because life is so much about how you feel in the moment. And this is one of the things that I really try to do on my channel, as I try to get black men to understand one thing in life you're going to experience is setbacks. Nobody has experienced them like Jalen Hurts in his short career. From being somebody going to Alabama, and you know Alabama had to be competitive, losing your job, having to transfer to the school, going to the league, people doubting you, you not getting upset at those people, but playing to win, becoming a winner, proving yourself every day. Everybody can't do that. Everybody ain't built like that. And you know, the quarterbacks of the day, I mean, you know, another criticism, he can't take the ball under center. Well, I mean, that's a little bit different now, but you know, he's not a person that's going to throw for 400 yards like Mahomes. He ain't going to beat you like Brady. Let's just say it's not pretty how he beats you. But you saw what he did in the Super Bowl, ran for 72 yards behind that big offensive line. Hey, he did it his way, but he still won. And we have so many people like Jalen Hurts that we could be doing, check this out as black men now, that we could be doing business with. We have so many black men like Jalen Hurts that we could be friends with. And we miss the opportunity because we don't give it to them. But they're winners. Think about that. If the Eagles wouldn't have drafted him in the 2nd round, he may have never gotten drafted that high and would have been on the practice squad. So there's a Super Bowl winning quarterback that's on the practice squad, and you don't see the opportunity because he do it differently than you. He's written history now. And I want every black man under the sound of my voice to understand one thing. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. It is so important for you to do that. People are going to doubt you. But 2 things I always see, you know, I believe in God, you might not. But first believe in God, then believe in yourself. And believe that despite all circumstances, putting in the work, it may not always work all the time, but you just need one opportunity. Some brothers not even ready for the opportunity. I'm gonna be honest. Brothers be complaining. I see people with so much talent. Are there more talented quarterbacks than Jalen Hurts? Yes. Oh yeah. There are some that are more talented than him on the practice squad. We probably would say that Lamar Jackson is more talented than Jalen Hurts. We can say Matt Stafford, Patrick Mahomes is more talented. We can all say, but how many are ready mentally? How many people are good leaders in the locker room? How many people want to come to bat for you as a player, as a person? That's different. And all of that you can control. All of that you can control. And we got to always look at, brothers, that we control how we think about the world. The world don't owe you nothing. The world don't owe you anything. I remember I tried to get into pharmacy school in 2008. I had an interview in Louisville, Kentucky, and I didn't get in. And of course I didn't get in. I had to borrow some of the money to go, from my grandma to go to the trip. I ended up paying it back. But I was blaming the school. I said, you know what? No, I'm not going out like that. I'm gonna take accountability of my own self. And you know what I want to do? I'm gonna put in the work and somebody will give me an opportunity. And they did. It changed my entire life. And I wanted to change your life too. We got to learn from this, brother, man. Life is really beautiful, even when it's ugly. And the one thing that's so beautiful about life is as long as you living, you got the opportunity to be something great, even when the cards or decks are stacked against you. If you got your health and you got your mind and you got your strength, as long as you're not going to count yourself out, you good as gold, because it's already over when you count yourself out. And I think many black men need to understand that. Once you start saying, man, they shady, man, it ain't gonna happen, man, that's already over. It's okay to be frustrated, but I want black men to understand, man, that the world is out there for you. I don't care what people say. Oh, well, it's racist. They don't like black men. That might be true, but one thing I can tell you, long as you can do the job, long as you can perform, it's your job to show people that you can perform. It's your job to show that you're valuable. And once people know that you're valuable, they got to deal with you. Jalen Hurts, his job was to show, I can win. You know what this man has done at every level? This man has won every time he's been somewhere. That man has won every time. Every time he's been somewhere, that man has won. It ain't been no place where this man did not win. At Alabama, at Oklahoma, and at Philadelphia. And you want to know why he wins? He got a winning attitude. Winners have a winning attitude. And sometimes I see a lot of talented brothers out there, man. They have a lot that they can do. And you come across, some black men out there and you be just like, damn, man, like, why are you crying so much? Like, bro, what's going on with you? Like, why do you have this negative mentality, this negative mindset? And, brothers just quit, sometimes, just out the blue. I ain't gonna do this no more. Quit, give up. Oh, they already against me. And you be like, but bruh, like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, everything is going to your level. Like, this is what we need. No. You know what I mean? I done seen dudes do that, man. Dudes lose everything behind just being stupid, being silly, being immature. And to be successful, man, we're going to have to be mature. It ain't going to always go our way. Sometimes it's not going to go our way. And we are better than the people that we are actually trying to get the job from. But you know what? It's okay. Did I not mention that Jalen Hurts did all this playing in the wild card? They were a wild card team. They didn't get a first round bye. Okay? They were a wild card team. They had to win 3 games to get to the postseason. And they won it. They won 4 games and then beat the hell out of the Chiefs by a lot, redeeming themselves, having a good attitude, brothers. But we got a lot to learn from this young brother. He is a model for us as a black man. And I think it's beautiful. So guys, we think it's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Scare the bell. We're out.